Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So today's video is going to be a circle up video, so stay tuned. So in this video I have 3 books that I'm going to give you reviews for. So let's get into it. The first book that I'm going to be reviewing is Attack on Titan Volume 2 by Hajime Ayashiyama. This is Volume 2 in the Attack on Titan manga. I don't really know off the top of my head which number of episodes this covers of the anime, but this is Volume 2. So, the synopsis of this manga volume. Birth of a Monster. The Colossal Titan has breached humanity's first line of defense while Maria, Mikasa, the 104 Training Corps ace, and Aaron's best friend may be the only one capable of defeating them. But beneath her calm exterior lurks a dark past. When all looks lost, a new Titan appears and begins to slaughter its fellow Titans. Could this new monster be a blessing in disguise, or is the truth something much more sinister? So, like so far of the other volumes, I did give this volume 4 stars. Like the first volume, this volume is also solid and a must-read for fans of the anime, as you learn a lot more in this manga volume than you do in the actual anime itself. I found Attack on Titan to be quite a confusing anime to watch, as you don't learn a lot of the background until Season 3. In this volume, we get Mikasa's backstory, which I very much enjoyed, as she is my favorite character alongside Levi. The volume ends at one of my favorite fight scenes, and it makes you want to pick up the second volume right away if you haven't already watched further. My plan with Attack on Titan is to get caught up with the manga up until when I have watched, and then to watch and read alongside. It's my plan to also do this with One Piece, but I may differ from that, and just when I can read these volumes, I will read them. When I watch anime, I tend to watch the anime first, and then I will read the manga volume, or I'll watch up until a certain point, and then once I start getting the volumes, when I run out of manga to read, then I will start reading the manga. But so far, I'm very glad to have read Attack on Titan Volume 2, and of course I will be continuing. The next book that I'm going to be talking about today is Amy Kaufman, which is Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is book 1 in their Aurora cycle, which is in their sci-fi book series that Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff wrote together. They've also co-written the Illuminate Files, and of which I've read that. So this is book 1 in the Aurora cycle. Synopsis. The year is 2380, and the graduating cadets of Aurora Academy are being assigned their first mission. Star pupil Tyler Jones is ready to recruit the squad of his dreams, but his own bonehead heroism sees him stuck with the dregs nobody else in the academy would touch. A cocky diplomat with a black belt in sarcasm, a sociopath scientist with a fondness for shooting her bunkmates, a smart-ass tech whiz with the galaxy's biggest chip on his shoulder, an alien warrior with an anger management issues, a tomboy pilot who's totally not into him, in case you were wondering. And Ty's squad isn't even his biggest problems. That'd be Aurora G. Len O'Malley, the girl he just rescued from interdimensional space. Trapped in cryosleep for 2 centuries, Ori is a girl at a time and out of her depth, but she could be the catalyst that starts a war millions of years in the making. And Tyler's squad of losers, disciplined cases, and misfits might just be the last hope for the entire galaxy. They're not the heroes we deserve, they're just the ones we could find. Nobody panic. I ended up giving Aurora Rising 4 stars. This is a solid start to a sci-fi series written by this duo again. I've heard that, like the Illuminae Files, that the audiobooks for this series are also full cast, which I am interested in trying out, and rating could easily change because it's a full cast audio. There are a lot of different characters in this book, which, like Illuminae, I liked, and I think the audiobook would make this more fleshed out and a great reading experience. Remind me a lot of Skyward by Brandon Sanderson and how it's written. Very quick read, high intrigue, will be continuing. And the last book that I have to talk to you guys about today is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. So this is book 1 in Samantha Shannon's Bone Season series. So here's a synopsis. The year is 2059. 19-year-old Paige Mahoney is working in the criminal underworld of Scion, London, based at Seven Dials, employed by a man named Jackson Hall. Her job is to scout for information by breaking into people's minds. For Paige is the dream walker, a clairvoyant, and in the world of Scion, she commits treason simply by breathing. It is raining the day her life changes forever. Attacked, drugged, and kidnapped, Paige is transported to Oxford, a city kept secret for 200 years. Controlled by a powerful, otherworldly race, Paige is assigned to Warden, a Reptilite with mysterious motives. He is her master, her trainer, her natural enemy. But if Paige wants to regain her freedom, she must allow herself to be nurtured in this prison where she is meant to die. So I ended up giving this book 4 stars. This is actually Samantha Shannon's debut novel, as the actual Bone Season itself was written before she wrote Pale Dreamer. This book, compared to The Pale Dreamer, was a bit of a disappointment for me, as I gave The Pale Dreamer 4.5 stars. Felt like with this book, we were all over the place in terms of the characters. I really like the underground city part of the book, and I am looking forward to learning more about this world and continuing on with the story, as I feel like we just got on with the series. I will like the books more and more, and hopefully I will get another 5-star book from Samantha Shannon that is not related to Priory. As this is the debut, I feel like the writing will also improve and be more up to her standards. I felt like with this being a dystopia, that the plot in the later books is definitely going to develop and grow. It definitely did towards the end of this book. I enjoyed this book, and I will definitely be continuing. So, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you guys have read any of these books mentioned in this video and what you thought of them. Remember, we are the one within the all, and I will see you guys with whatever comes next.